My name is Charlotte Laramie. I'm 42 years old and the single mother of two boys. I have been cooking for as long as I can remember. The first things I started making were cookies and cakes with my grandmother when I was about 3 or 4 years old. Food is fun. Food is more than just filling up your belly. Food is a social experience. It's something that satisfies the heart and the soul and our desire for companionship. And that's really my focus with cooking, with what I do. Vegan is just using grains and vegetables, fruits. There is no meat product or dairy involved in that. And in raw vegan cooking, very little processed foods are used at all. I do notice that with this diet, my body is much healthier. I eat more vegan and vegetarian because I don't get sick as often from the lupus with what I call a cleaner diet. Being able to experiment with food, it makes it more than sustenance. It makes it this incredible experience. My youngest brother, my only brother, had a 2-month period where the only thing he would eat was mashed potatoes. Homemade mashed potatoes, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I didn't want my kids to grow up and just want Kraft macaroni and cheese or hot dogs or pizza from a box. I want them to be able to eat a huge variety of things and enjoy it. Keeping those in mind, that was my inspiration. My family gathers in the kitchen whenever we get together, and it doesn't matter how big the kitchen is. We would all try to fit into mine, if that were a possibility. My idea is if you can get people to start eating something that's really, really good for them, and they like it, they're more inclined to try something new. I take that thought back to how food links in with our culture. It's such an important part of our day. Changes always start small. And by changing one part of Joshua's diet, I got him to start changing other parts on his own, which is a cool victory for a parent. With the statement that changes start as a very small idea, I've decided to call myself Grassroots Kitchen, because this is a very small start. I am hoping next year to be able to move into a farmer's market arena and be able to sell these things. Food shouldn't be boring. The better it looks, the more we want to eat it. Cooking doesn't have to be difficult. And in our society, people just overcomplicate too much. If you know what you like, if you know how you want it to look and taste, and you understand how the cooking process will change the food as as you work with it, you can do anything. But everything that I make, I try to start with as simple an ingredient as possible. And it's about having fun with the food. I'm doing this because it's fun, because I'm good at it. If we take care of our bodies better when we're younger, we have a better quality of life when we get older. And I'd like to go skydiving when I'm 90. I want to hang glide at 85. I can't do that if I don't start being very conscious of things right now. And I think for a majority of Americans, a growing number of us, I think that's a very definite truth.